Good morning students, today we are going to see about the quadratic equation. First of all, listen to the page number 106. What do you mean by quadratic equation? Introduction. Arab mathematician Abraham Bar Hiahanasi, often known by the Latin name Savasarda, is famed for his book Liber Embardorium, published in 1145 AD CE, which is the first book published in Europe to give the complete solution of the quadratic equation. So in this, about the who is introduced about the quadratic equation and all the theoretical part. For a period of more than 3000 years, beginning from earlier civilization to current times, humanity knew how to solve a general quadratic equation in terms of its coefficient by using four arithmetical operations. So what are the arithmetical operations? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. And extraction of root values, how you are finding. This process is called solving by radicals. Arithmetic operation roots which are called to be solving by radicals. Huge amount of research has been carried out to this day in solving various types of equation. So, quadratic equation was named by Arab mathematician Abraham Bar Hiahanasi. So, afterwards it is get from where? Latin. It is get from Latin. Famed for the book Liber Embardorium. It is published in 1145 AD. These are the content given in the textbook. So listen to the main topic, quadratic expression. What do you mean by quadratic expression? An expression of degree n is of degree n in variable x is denoted by a0 x bar n plus a1 x bar n minus 1 up to etc. an minus 1 into x plus an. In this, that a0 is not equal to 0 and a1, a2, an are called to be what? Real numbers. a0, a1 up to etc. an are the coefficients. Coefficient of what? The variable, the given expression. So a0, a1 up to etc. an are the coefficient for the each and every term of the variable x. So listen. In particular, an expression of degree 2. So this is the form for degree n, particularly for degree 2, which is called to be what? Quadratic expression. So here only they denoted about the quadratic expression. Quadratic expression is nothing but of degree 2, which is expressed as how you represent that value. P of x equal to ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Denoting that the expression, quadratic expression denoted by p of x, which is equal to in the general form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. In this expression, that a value cannot be 0. If the a value cannot be 0, the terms a, b, c are called to be real numbers. Given equation is in the form of quadratic expression with the degree 2. In this, that a value not to be 0, a, b, c are called to be what? Real numbers. Then listen to the next topic, zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Let p of x be a polynomial, x equal to a is called 0 of p of x. If p of a equal to 0, what is the content given? P of x is said to be a polynomial. We take this p of x as a polynomial. Then x equal to a. Then x equal to a is called to be what? 0 of the polynomial p of x. In this condition, you can take p of a. Instead of this x, you can substitute the a value, which is equal to 0. If it is 0 of the polynomial, you can write this. Given equation can be rewritten as and take the equation equal to 0. Then listen to the other topic, roots of the quadratic equation. So roots of the quadratic equation, generally you take the general form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. You have to multiple and divide each and every term by a. You have to multiple and divide each and every term by a. Listen here, I have taken this a. Before that x squared, I multiple and divide the same a into x squared plus. Before b, I have taken that a, divide a into bx plus. Instead, before that c, I have taken a by a into c, which is equal to 0. So in this term, this A will be taken. Here also A and here also A and here also A. So I have commonly taken A outside. This can be written as A by A x squared, simply as x square, and in this term 1 by A into B, that can be written as B by A into x plus this A already taken out, C by A, which is equal to 0. If you move this A to that side, that A will be remains 0. Then you consider these portions only. So for our substituting instead of this value, change into some format, we have added these conditions. So this x squared can be written as it is, and then here you are changing some values. So this b by a can be taken, and before this x I have multiple and divide that 2. Here I have multiply and divide each and every term with a, but in this step I have multiply and divide the 2 only for this term, and I have add and subtract these two terms. What is the term? B by 2a the whole square minus b by 2a the whole square plus c by a, which is equal to 0. So for our convenience, we are doing this calculation part. So you have to take multiple and divide with 2 and add and subtract both same values. Then listen, x squared, 2x can be taken common and b by 2a written separately, because this is considered as a squared plus 2. Here a is x. So our b term is b by 2a plus b squared. So this will be written as a plus b whole squared. So here instead of a, here x squared 2 into ab. A is x, b is b by 2a. Then you can take these two terms to that right hand side. So if your negative sign goes to that side, means it will be positive. This positive value goes that side, means it will be negative. Then listen here. So instead of these three terms, this is in the form of a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So that can be written as a plus b whole square. What is a here? A is x plus b is b by 2a the whole square, which is equal to, what is our right hand side? Our right hand side is, you have to consider that square to inner side. So b squared divided by 2 squared is 4, a squared is a squared minus c by a. Next, listen to the next step. X plus b by 2a the whole square. You can take LCM for this both the term. So here a already present. So 4 into a only not there. So you have to multiple and divide with 4a by 4a. Then commonly you take the 4a squared at the denominator. In numerator b squared minus, here 4a into c will be written as minus 4ac. Now we have to take square root on both sides. Then only it will be cancelled. The square value will be cancelled. So take square root for both the terms. The square and square root will be cancelled. Here you have to split and write. The square root. If you are splitting the square root, the root of b square minus 4ac divided by root of 4a square. So instead you are taking square root, you have to put plus or minus sign before that square root. Okay, on the right hand side only. So listen. So in the square root and square root will be cancelled. Remaining values are x plus b by 2a, which is equal to plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. This root of 4a squared will be rewritten as, instead of this 4, we have write that as 2 squared and a squared. This square will be splitted and write. Square and square root will be cancelled. Square and square root will be cancelled. Again you get the value 2ma. So that will be written here 2a. Then listen, you can take this b by 2a to this side. It will be a negative. So this positive value remains as a negative. X, which is equal to minus b by 2a plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So for plus or minus, how to consider first positive value and then negative value. So x, which is equal to minus b. So what are our roots? Our roots are minus b. Plus is one root, negative is another root. Minus b plus root of b squared minus 4ac. And what are our another root? Minus b minus root of b squared minus 4ac, which is equal to divided by 2a. So what are our roots? Our roots are minus b. Here two terms are there, plus as well as minus. You take plus 1 as one root and minus as another root. Minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. What is our another root? Minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So listen here. What do you mean by quadratic expression? Quadratic expression is of the degree 2. So p generally you can take p of x which is equal to ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. In this condition a not equal to 0. Then only we can say a, b, c are real numbers. So what do you mean by 0 of the polynomial? If you consider any polynomial p of x, in this case x equal to a is called to be the 0 of the polynomial p of x. Then rewrite the given statement as p of a which is equal to 0. Then listen, what is roots of the quadratic equation? How you have to find? Take the general function p of x which is equal to 0. What is our p of x? Our p of x is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So for our convenience, we are multiplying and dividing with a. So you substitute that value. After that, for changing these steps, I have added 2 by 2 and b by 2a whole square minus b by 2a whole square. Then you can calculate taking square root, then separate the terms. Finally, we get the roots of the given polynomial, given quadratic equation. So what are our roots? Our one root is alpha. Minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. What is our another root? Another root is beta minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Next topic is formation of quadratic equation. Alpha and beta are the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c which is equal to 0. So already we find out the roots of the quadratic equation. What are the roots? Minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. What is the another root? Minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So take first root as alpha and second root as beta. Now we are adding both the roots. So alpha plus beta which can be written as, what is the first term? Minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac. So second term you are adding, here also minus sign, so it will be changed into minus. Minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac which is divided by 2a. So listen, this square root of minus b square 4ac and minus square root of b square 4ac get cancelled. What are the other terms? Minus b and minus b. Both are in same sign, so you have to add and put that sign. So it will be written as minus 2b divided by 2a. This 2 and that 2 will be cancelled. So remaining minus b by a. Alpha plus beta is nothing but the coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x squared. Next listen. First we have find out sum. Sum is alpha plus beta. Now we are going to find out product. Product means how to multiply the root. What are the root? Alpha and beta are the roots. So alpha into beta can be written as minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So another root is what? Minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So now it is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So what is the formula for a plus b into a minus b? A square minus b square. So take this one as a and this as b. So a means minus b square minus square root of b square minus 4ac the whole square divided by 2a into 2a will be written as 2a into 2a. So minus comes inside, means we will get positive b square minus the square root and square will be cancelled. B square minus b square plus 4ac. Both are same value but in different signs, so get cancelled. 4ac divided by 4a square. Here 4 get cancelled. A and a square get cancelled. What are the remaining value? In numerator c remains. In denominator another one a remains. So it is in the form of c by a. So alpha plus beta is minus b by a. Alpha into beta is c by a. This is sum of the roots. This is product of the roots. Now listen. So x minus alpha and x minus beta are the factors. Two factors for the given expression, this given equation. So it can be written as, how to multiply this? X square minus alpha x minus beta x, then plus alpha beta equal to 0. So then consider this x square. Then from these you can take x as common, minus outside. Then what are the other values? Alpha plus beta. Then another value is plus alpha beta, which is equal to 0. Now listen, x square minus alpha plus beta is the sum of the root. So sum of the root into x plus product of the root, which is equal to 0. This is the formation of the quadratic equation. So final formula is x square minus sum of the root into x plus product of the roots, which is equal to 0. Now look to your textbook. Problem number 1, fourth subdivision. In this you have to find the equation using the sum and product. Sum and product will be given in the question. So fourth subdivision, they simply given minus of 2 minus a whole square comma a plus 5 whole square. You take first one as sum and second one as product. So sum, which is equal to minus into 2 minus a whole square, product which is equal to a plus 5 whole square. So what is our general formula? Now only we find out the general formula. So you write the general form and quadratic equation whose roots are given. Whether they given roots and how to find the equation is how to use this formula. X square minus sum of the root into x plus product of the roots, which is equal to 0. So you already in question they given sum and product, how to substitute. So what is our sum of the root? Minus of 2 minus a whole square. Here formula we contain minus. So this minus and this minus will get us positive 2 minus a whole square into x plus a plus 5 whole square, which is equal to 0. They ask you simply in the form of expression ax square plus bx plus c form it only. So you have stopped this step here itself. So similarly you can find other sums also. So second subdivision, they have given you one quadratic form or a sum form. You have to find, using that you have to find sum and the product. So in this session you have to listen. What is our second question? Second one, third subdivision. 3 plus 1 by a, which is equal to 10 by a square. So we have to keep it in the general form. Ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. But this is not in that form, so you have to change. You have to change. For that purpose, I have multiplied throughout the value both left and right hand side using a square. I have multiplied both left and right using a square. So here note variable is that 3 into a square plus 1 by a into a square, which is equal to 10 by a square into a square. Now listen, this is not get cancelled, so write 3a square. Here a and a square will be cancelled, remaining a will be there, which is equal to a square and a square get cancelled, remaining value is 10. So you take 10 to the left hand side, the positive value will get changed to be a negative value. 3a square plus a minus 10, which is equal to 0. Then listen to the next step. So you have to remind this coefficient in 1 only and easily get the value. So listen, in this formula only x square. So you have to change this into a square. So for that reason, have thoroughly divide both left and right hand side using 3. So if you divide 3, what you will get? 3a squared by 3 get cancelled, a squared only remaining. There is no term. So you have to write 1 by 3 of a. Here this will be written as 10 by 3, which is equal to 0. So listen to the next step. In our formula we had what? X squared minus sum of the root into x plus product of the root. But listen here plus. So plus can be split and written as minus into minus. So a square minus of 1 by 3 into a minus 10 by 3, which is equal to 0. Now listen to this. It is related to that formula. So you can easily apply the values. So what is our sum? Sum is this value, coefficient of x. So coefficient of here a is minus 1 by 3. What is our product? Our product is this term. So here our product is this value. So product which is equal to minus 10 by 3. If they give given you a quadratic equation, you can easily find. If it is not like that, you have to align into a quadratic equation in the general format. What? Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. In that case, x squared coefficient will be remains 1. It will be easy for you to substitution. If it is not like that, you have to change like this way. Okay, you can solve the problems using this. I have completed 2 sums for you. Remaining problems are the homework. How to copy your classwork neatly and correctly and submit. Okay. So now listen to the page number 109. Everyone listen to the page number 109. We have already learned how to solve linear equation in 1, 2 and 3 variables. Recall that the values of the variable which satisfies the given equation are called its solution. In this session, we are going to study 3 methods of solving quadratic equation, namely factorization method, completing the square method and using formula. So, solving the quadratic equation using 3 methods. So, you know all about the quadratic equation. So, how to solve that in the various methods. First method is called to be a factorization. Second is completing a square and third is using formula method. Look at that. Solving a quadratic equation by factorization method. Today we are going to see this method only. So listen carefully. We follow the steps provided below to solve a quadratic equation through factorization method. What is the first step? Write the equation in general form ax squared plus bx plus c which is equal to 0. By splitting the middle term, factorize the given equation. By splitting the middle term, factorize the given equation. After factorizing, the given quadratic equation can be written as a product of 2 linear factors. Product of what? 2 linear factors. Equate each linear factor to 0 and solve for x. These values of x gives the root of the equation. The first one, how to check whether it is in a general format ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then we have to split that bx term into 2 terms. Afterwards, we have to factorize that. Then the given quadratic equation has been written in the product of linear factors. So each linear factors will be separated and we have to find the variable for and solving the value of x. Then that value of x is called to be the root of the given equation. So listen here. So in today's our 3.10 exercise, look at the page number 111 and read the question. Solving quadratic equation by using the factorization method. So first one, third subdivision. Square root of a into a minus 7 which is equal to 3 root 2. So you have to find and solve the using the factorization method. You have to find the value of that variable. What is the variable present here? A. Using the factorization method, afterwards you have to find the variable value of that a. So listen here. First you have to square both terms, both sides. Square on both sides. So what is the value from the left hand side? Square root of a into a minus 7 the whole square which is equal to, here you have to square both the terms. So 3 square, square root of 2 the whole square. Now this square root and square will be cancelled here and here also the square root and square will be cancelled. So after that a into a minus 7 which is equal to, what is 3 square? 3 square is 9. Then you have already cancelled the square and root, so simply 2 will be that. Then you have to multiply it to inner. So a into a is a square, a into minus 7 is minus 7a which is equal to 2 nines are 18. Then you have to take these to this side. So 18 will come this side, here it is positive. Then it comes to this side means it will be negative. So a square minus 7a minus 18 which is equal to 0. So this is in the form of which one? Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0 which is in the general form. Which is in the general form. Now you have to split. You have to split the term and you have to change it to factor of linear. So you have to find the linear factors. So now we when you are multiplying, you get minus 18. Then you are adding or subtracting, you get minus 7. Look at this. So minus 18 can be written as minus 9 into 2. So if you are multiplying these two values, the value will be minus 18. If you are subtracting these two, you get minus 7. So split and write as well as a square minus 9a plus 2a minus 18 equal to 0. So look at this, combine these two terms, take a as common. So another term is a minus a has taken, another term is minus 9. Then from these two terms you can take 2 as common. So plus 2 will be taken outside. So what are other terms? A 18 can be split as 9 into 2. 2 already taken means 9 will be remains there. So a minus 9 which is equal to 0. Then listen, here also a minus 9, here also a minus 9. You take that a minus 9 as common. What is the other term? A plus 2 is the another term. A plus 2 into a minus 9 which is equal to 0. So as already in the steps you have listened, first it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then you have to split the center portion. Then afterwards you have to find the linear factors for both terms. So split this a plus 2 which is equal to 0, then a minus 9 which is also equal to 0. Then this positive 2 comes to that side, it will be a negative 2. This minus 9 comes to that side, it will be a positive 9. So afterwards you have to write the solution for a is, what are the solution values? Minus 2 comma 9, minus 2 comma 9. Then listen once again. You have to solve the quadratic equation. You have to solve the quadratic equation using which method? Factorization method. So for that, first check with the question. The question will be in this format or not. If it is not in that format, you have to align into that format. You have to align into the format. So for that, I have done squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides means the square will be get cancelled. So afterwards, you have to change it into the general form. If you had changed, then listen. By splitting the middle term, factorize the given equation. First split this middle term, afterwards you have to factorize. Then, after factorizing the given quadratic equation can be written as the product of two linear factors. These are the product of the two linear factors. Afterwards, you have to find the value of the given variable. Here a is the given variable, so you have to find solution for that a. The value of a is minus 2 comma 9. Listen to the next problem. First one, fourth subdivision. So listen, what is the question? Root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 which is equal to 0. So check the question already in the general form. What is the general form? Ax square plus bx plus c which is equal to 0. So listen. So second step you have to do what? You have to split the middle term. So what is our middle term? Our middle term is 7. So you have to separate that 7 into two terms. Then check whether the coefficient of that x squared is 1 or not. Here the coefficient of x squared is not 1. Here the coefficient of x squared is what? Root 2. So you have to multiply this root 2 with that constant term. What is the constant term? 5 root 2 is your constant term. So if you add or subtract any numbers, you will get the middle term, and multiply the numbers, you will get the constant term. So here the constant term as well as the coefficient of x squared get multiplied. So that can be written as 5 into root 2 into root 2. This root 2 and root 2 is again you can write as 2 only. That is not a problem. So listen, if you add any two numbers, so which numbers if you add you get 7. You add 5 and 2. Yes, 5 and 2. Again, if you said this root 2 and root 2 will be written as 2. This 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. So that only I written here. If you add any two numbers, you will get this value. You multiple these numbers. Instead of the 2, you write this root 2 into root 2. If you multiple both numbers, you will get the above one. So now you are clear. Then substitute. Whether you are splitting, how you get the values? You listen these two values, 5 and root 2 into root 2. Then 2 root of 2x squared plus root 2 into root 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 which is equal to 0. Then listen, root 2 and x are common in both these terms. So you have to take that root 2x as common. What are the other terms? X plus root 2. Here consider these two terms. You can take 5 as common. What are the other terms? x plus root 2 which is equal to 0. Then check this x plus root 2 and x plus root 2 is a common term. So you have to take it as 1. What are the other terms? Root 2x plus 5. So it can be written outside. Then you have to split this 0 for both the terms. Root 2x plus 5 which is equal to 0 or x plus root 2 which is equal to 0. Then change this positive 5 to this side, it will be negative. Then it is in multiplication. Root 2x in multiplication. So you change, you need only the value of x. So you change to that side, you get division. So minus 5 divided by root 2 and here check this positive value goes to that side means negative. X equal to minus 2. Now you get two values. So our solution is, the solution of x is minus 5 by root 2 and minus root 2. These are the solution of the given question. So first you have to align. Otherwise you check. This is in the general form of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. If it is same, you have split the middle term and find the factor values. If it is not, you have to align to the given general form, then you have to factorize the values. These are the two different sums. So you have to check once and do other sums. Okay. Next move on to the second term. Read the question in the book, page number 111. So what is the question given in the 111? Second question, the number of volleyball games that must be scheduled in a league with n teams is given by n which is equal to n squared minus n by 2, where each term plays with each other term exactly once. A league schedules 15 games. How many teams are in the league? So number of volleyball games, how many games will be played in the schedule? So with the n teams means how to find how many teams were participated in that league, played the volleyball game. Given by which statement given? G of n which is equal to n square minus n by 2, where each team plays with each other team exactly once. So you have to find how many teams that each of the team will be played with the other teams at least once. Then the schedules, how many? A league schedules 15 games. So that the teams we don't know, but games will be conducted 15. How many teams are there in a league? Now you have to say how many teams will be played in the league. So generally given g of n which is equal to n squared minus n divided by 2. Number of league schedules are 15. So instead of the g of n, you have to substitute this 15. So this will be rewritten as n squared minus n by 2 which is equal to 15. You have to cross multiply both values. So this division 2 goes to this side means it will be in multiplication. N squared minus n which is equal to 15 into 2. 15 2s are 30. Then this positive 30 goes to that side means it will be a negative 30. N squared minus n minus 30 which is equal to 0. Now you have to check whether it is in a general form or not. It is in the general form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now you have to split the middle term. So what is the middle term? So if nothing is given different, it will be taken as 1n. So you have to split that term. So 1n can be written as minus 6 into 5. If you multiply both the terms, you will get the constant term minus 30. Then rewrite this equation as n squared minus 6n plus 5n minus 30 which is equal to 0. Then comparing these two terms, you will get that n as common. What are the other terms? N minus 6. When you consider these two terms, you commonly take 5 as common. So n minus 6 which is equal to 0. N minus 6 are common term. You have to combine this n plus 5. Both terms will be separated into 0. So n plus 5 which is equal to 0. N minus 6 which is also equal to 0. This positive sign change to this side, it will be negative. This negative side goes this side means it comes as a positive. So negative value never taken in the sport. So number of teams cannot be negative. So there are 6 teams in the league. So how many teams were participated in the league? 6 teams. Okay, 15 games will be conducted for the 6 teams. 15 games will be conducted for these 6 teams. So for theoretical problem, you have to read the question once or twice. Then only get a clear cut idea. So afterwards you have to solve. So in this question they given some information. So n teams were playing the football game. So how many games were conducted in between the n teams? 15 games were being conducted. So you have to align. So general form given. So you have to align that 15 to that equation. Afterwards you get the function, quadratic function as ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then you have to split the middle term. Afterwards factorize. Then negative will be negated. Positive only will be taken. So listen children, how to cooperate on the online class. Regularly how to watch and do your homeworks as well as classwork regularly and weekly. Don't overwrite in the classwork. So everyone must copy the classworks. Then only it will be helpful for your examinations. So thank you children.